Hey friends, today's video is sponsored by Nom Nom. Nom Nom is fresh dog food made by real people who, just like me, really love dogs. They use real science and insights to make real good food for dogs. And the food is prepared, mixed, and packed right here in the US. Nom Nom offers 4 recipes for dogs made with restaurant quality proteins and vegetables. Beef mash, turkey fare, chicken cuisine, and pork potluck. It's super easy to set up. Just hop onto the website and tell them a little about your pup: age, breed, weight, allergies, and protein preferences. They will tailor a specific amount of individually packaged Nom Nom meals and send them straight to you. You store in the freezer and fridge until it's mealtime. They'll even give you specific instructions on how to transition your dog from food like kibble to always fresh Nom Nom for best results. Nom Nom food is full of fresh proteins your dog loves and the vitamins and nutrients they need to thrive. I love that you can actually see the vegetables, peas, carrots, kale, and more. Fresh really means fresh, and with Nom Nom, you can see what your dog's eating. No fillers or weird ingredients with names you can't pronounce. Your dog's health starts in the gut. A better diet means softer coats, more energy, even better breath. Bella has been loving her Nom Nom, and I know your dog will too. Treat your dog with food that's good for them and good for their health. Get 50% off your first order. Click the link down in the description below or go to trynom.com/fireflies. Thank you so much to Nom Nom for sponsoring today's video, and now on to our day. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is Jar of Fireflies. Here I make videos all about my life as an Orthodox Jewish homeschooling mother of 4. And today we're getting ready for Shabbat. Yes, folks, we are getting ready for Shabbat today. It is Friday. I have not filmed on a Friday in a while because Fridays are short. At least they're short for me because Shabbat starts very early these days. Oh gosh, I didn't even write down yet what time Shabbat starts tonight, but I do need to write that down. It's a little bit before 7 a.m. right now. I have woken up and done my morning prayers and had some coffee, and that is about where we are at right now. Okay, there is a lot to do today. A lot. Oh my goodness. Today's either going to be incredibly amazing or it's going to blow up in my face. I don't know which one, but I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. Okay, so to start with, yes, coffee. I have pretty much switched my caffeine over to coffee, which is fantastic. Y'all, I love coffee. I spent my whole life disliking coffee, and now I love coffee. So this is kind of a fun new thing for me. So just thought I'd share that with you. Okay, what do we need to do today? All right, well, did I say it's a little bit before 7 a.m.? It is a little bit before 7 a.m., so it is still dark out, and yet I have 2 children awake right now, so that's also fantastic. Okay, I have a list over here in the fridge. Besides like the normal stuff of like cleaning up the house and setting the table and arranging the flowers and things like that, I also need to make one more side dish today because we're having guests tomorrow, and I did some cooking yesterday, but I didn't do a lot during the week the way that I like to. I like to do kind of a little bit every day to lead up to Shabbat with these very short days. I didn't really quite get to anything this week so much because I spent the majority of the week decluttering the boys' bedroom. We literally moved everything out. We sorted through stuff, threw away a lot of stuff, donated a lot of stuff, moved what was left back in. Everything they own is now contained very nicely on shelves, in bins, or displayed on the shelf. Like, but it's, oh my gosh, the room is amazing. It's awesome. Okay, anyways, we'll see how long that lasts. Okay, so anyways, today I'm looking at my list over here on the fridge. I need to make another side dish. I need to make a dessert. And I'm learning with my chavruta today, my learning partner. We normally do that earlier in the week. This week just was not working out for us, so we decided to put it off until today, which really worked out much better for me, at least on the day we were supposed to learn. So we'll see. Okay, oh my goodness. I need to start though by cleaning the kitchen. You guys, look at my kitchen. I can't, you guys, I can't. I woke up, I was like, I can't even job it in here. I cannot pray in here. Nope, not even gonna happen. Cannot focus on that. It's too messy, too everything. Not that, and there was no place to be. I couldn't even make my coffee in the place where I normally make my coffee. And then it started to occur to me, I am a very routine-based creature, and I could not have my routines this morning. But that's okay. We will have them tomorrow. So yeah, I made my coffee on a different counter after I moved some stuff out of the way, and then I did my morning prayers out in the dining room. And it worked out. Okay, the dining room also needs a little bit of cleanup. The whole house needs just a quick spruce up, but for the most part the house is clean and the kitchen needs to be cleaned. So I am going to start by cleaning the kitchen because until I do that, I have no place to work in here. And we're gonna see how far I get before baby Firefly needs a lot more attention. But for now, baby Firefly is playing very nicely right around the corner where he cannot see me, which if you are a parent, you know is a good thing, generally speaking. Because as soon as he sees me, he's like, Mommy! And then he gets mad if I don't pick him up. So I need both my hands to work quickly through the kitchen and get this stuff cleaned. Also, my daughter is awake right now. She's just having some breakfast, and then she'll probably go back to playing with baby Firefly, which is what she was doing while I was doing my morning prayers. So anyways, that is where we are at right now, and I better quit talking to you guys and get to work, or this stuff is just not gonna get done. So come on, let's do the things. Almost as soon as I started cleaning up the kitchen, Mr. Firefly came home and needed the kitchen as well. But you know what? We're just going to have to work in here together today. So we were kind of dancing around each other a bit there while I was sweeping up the floor and trying to get tidied up. Now, I know before you guys start telling me that you should sweep the floor last, did you guys see my floor? Did you see my floor? It is covered in pistachio shells as well as many other things. And I, for one, do not like to step on pistachio shells. So yeah, a sweeping was definitely in order. So yeah, I was just quickly sweeping up the floor and straightening up everything that I could as quickly as possible so that I had room to work. And Mr. Firefly had room to work too. So he is working on the main dish for our lunch tomorrow, and I've got to get to work on those side dishes. Okay, the kitchen is now reasonably clean and I'm very happy about that. It's not perfect, but you know what? It's not gonna be, probably till sometime tomorrow. But I am going to now start working on dessert. Reason being, Mr. Firefly is now using the oven. So he's cooking the main dish for the next few hours in there, so I can't start my other baking until that is done. Because what I wanted to do was do some mini banana bread muffins as a side dish, and then make some cupcakes for dessert. Now, along with the cupcakes, I am going to be making frosting. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the frosting now because I don't need the oven for that. So, okay, here's what I'm doing. I have been experimenting with buttercream frosting that's dairy-free. This is really kind of a silly idea because half the time that I do it, it doesn't even work out. So try this at home at your own risk. But what I have found is that if I'm using like my Smart Balance or whatever, butter alternative instead of butter in the recipe, as long as it's really, really cold and I haven't tried to soften it at all, then that seems to work better. And then when I'm finished with the frosting, I go ahead and put it into icing bags, like piping bags, and then I put those into the refrigerator so that then I can just like put some on top of the cupcakes right before we are ready to eat. So that is basically what I'm doing. I don't use fancy tips or anything like that. I just use it to get the icing on top of the cupcakes. Okay. And the other thing that I have found that really helps is if I put some kind of cookie in the frosting. So I have made birthday cake frosting using birthday cake cookies, and today I'm doing Oreo frosting using Oreo cookies. Why am I doing Oreo frosting? Because that is what is in the pantry. Okay, so I found a lot of recipes online and kind of combined them together and experimented a lot, and this is what I've come up with, is what I'm gonna share with you guys here today, and hopefully it works. Okay, so here it is, let's go. Now, all right, to start off with, grab your cookies. I'm using 10 Oreos, put them in a blender and totally pulverize them. You want cookie crumbs, like tiny little dusty crumbs. All right, then in your mixer or whatever you're using to mix your icing, grab 1 cup of your butter alternative. I'm using Smart Balance, and then a 1 pound bag of powdered sugar. Add your powdered sugar into your blender with the butter about a cup at a time, and then just mix really well in between each addition of your powdered sugar. Once you've gotten that all mixed in and all of your powdered sugar has been mixed in with your butter, you can start adding the other ingredients. Grab some vanilla extract and add in 1 teaspoon. Then, using some sort of non-dairy milk alternative, I'm using soy milk, add in 2 tablespoons. Then turn your mixer back on and mix that until that is very well blended. And now you can add your cookie crumbs. So I'm just going to dump those Oreo cookie crumbs in there, and then I'm giving that another mix here in the blender. Now, once that is well mixed, I go ahead and I grab a spatula and scrape the sides just to make sure that everything is really evenly mixed. And then I mix it one more time, just real quick to make sure, like I said, that everything is evenly mixed. All right, and to store this until I am ready to use it and to allow it to chill, I am going to go ahead and just put it in these icing bags because really it's too loose right now to put on top of anything. It needs to chill before I can do anything with it. And it doesn't spread super easy with a knife, so this is my solution. All right, and there we go. I just wrapped up the top, twisted the top, and put a chip clip on it. And I'm gonna be good to go. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. It feels pretty good. It's gonna feel kind of like liquidy, sort of loose, like not what you would think icing should feel like. It needs to go into the refrigerator and chill. So you chill and you let the icing chill. It's all gonna be okay, hopefully. We'll check it later, and as long as it kind of hardens up a little bit, then I know that this is gonna be good icing. Hopefully, yes. And actually, this is good that I have to put off the baking because by the time I know whether or not the icing is good, I'll know whether or not I should be making cupcakes, because if the icing is no good, I should not make cupcakes. I should make brownies instead. And I just want to add, or say again, that the cookies are a really important ingredient to this icing. For some reason, it doesn't seem to work without the cookies. It must be something about the cookie crumbs, like absorbing something. I don't know, but the cookies are important. Okay. I'm gonna put this in the fridge, get the other one in a bag, and then I don't know what, but we will find out. Okay, see you in a sec. Okay, I just checked the oven and Mr. Firefly still needs it for about another 50 minutes. So I think I'm just gonna start doing things like setting the table and arranging the flowers early, because there's no reason to put that off until I am overwhelmed and it's almost time to light candles. So let's go do those things. Okay, things are going good right here. It's about 10 o'clock right now in the morning, so that's kind of fantastic because it's still really early, but I am not gonna fall into my trap of being like, I have plenty of time, because then all of a sudden it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I don't have time. So we are not gonna do that today, yet. Okay, Mr. Firefly's roast thing is coming out of the oven here in about 10 minutes, maybe a little bit less. So I've gotten the flowers together. And no, it didn't take me the entire like 30 minutes or however much time that I had. I also like swept the front porch and cleaned up the backyard, or oversaw the cleaning of the backyard, and dealt with general parenting things, etc. So for the moment right now, I'm not going to set the table yet. I am going to go ahead and make something. Ugh. I guess we'll make the cupcakes now. The icing seems like it's going to be okay, so I'm just gonna go with that. I wanted to make the banana bread first, but I wanna wait till the dishwasher is done because I need my KitchenAid stuff back to make the banana bread. All right, but the cupcakes I always make in a bowl. I don't really ever make that in a KitchenAid, so let's do that now, and then hopefully the dishwasher will be done. I don't know when it will be done. We'll find out. Okay, let's go do it. All right, so the cupcakes are in the oven right now. Little dude did an awesome job helping me out with those. The kids are all sitting down to eat right now. They're having some hot dogs and strawberries for lunch. And I am going to skip off to my study right now because baby Firefly is still asleep. And I am going to do my learning now with my learning partner, with my chavruta. So that is what's happening now, and I'll check back with you guys a little bit later this afternoon. We usually do it for about an hour, so anyways. Check back with you guys early afternoon. Okay, my learning is done. It was really, really good learning today. I loved it. We got through like, I don't know, between half a page and a page. So something like 3/4 of a page. Call it 3/4 of a page. And had this amazing conversation. I feel like we really dug deep and it was really good. I'm very excited. The reason that we learn with each other is so we're not just like reading a book, but that we're really learning the book, that we're having conversations about what we're reading, and we're really diving deep and understanding how it applies to our lives and different things like that. So yeah, it was good. Okay, anyways, I have a feeling baby Firefly is going to be waking up any moment, so that's probably about to happen. What's happening right now around here? Okay, the cupcakes have come out of the oven. They look fantastic, so that's great. So dessert is finished. I'm just gonna let these finish cooling off, and then I will store them in the refrigerator until we are ready to eat them tomorrow, just so they stay fresher. I feel like they will stay fresher in the fridge. So I'm gonna do that. What else? What else? What else? What else? It's noon. We're doing good. Okay, so I still need to make the mini muffins, which are going to be banana because I have some bananas that are going bad and my kids aren't eating them and I won't eat them. So we're gonna make banana bread muffins out of them. And I guess that, what is my list over here? Okay, what do we have to do? that's it, the muffins, and I'm gonna brush my daughter's hair, because yeah, the ever-going adventure of my daughter's hair. I do not have curly hair, so she does, and it's been a whole learning curve. So she has taken over a lot of her hair care, which is fantastic, but on Fridays I like to go through and just give it a really good once over with all the products and everything and make sure it's done like really perfect. So we're gonna do that here in a minute. That's it, we're good. Okay. Okay, so that's it. That's what's happening here. I feel like we're crawling into a less eventful afternoon, and that is okay, because today it's been busy and I've gotten a lot done and have been at it since before the sun came up. So these are good things. These are all good things. But we might even be able to go for a walk this afternoon. That would make my day. Do you want to go for a walk?
Yeah! Yeah!
That was...
Can I lipstick?
I got 2 yeses and I think a no, but we'll find out.
Can I lipstick? No.
Yes.
No.
Okay. 1 no. There's 1 no. What if you get to sit down on the walk? He's thinking about it. Okay. That's the last batch of cupcakes coming out of the oven, so I'm going to grab those, work on my daughter's hair, and we're just going to see what happens next. Okay, it is about 1:30 in the afternoon right now, and we are headed into a beautifully chaotic afternoon, which is life, and it's beautiful and it's wonderful. Okay, so the dishwasher finished. I emptied it and reloaded it. It is running one more time because I actually had a full load here before Shabbat, and I might even have time to get the load to be finished and unloaded before Shabbat starts, which would be amazing because then I'm done with everything. But for now, what else to do? Oh, and I ran the vacuum around the kitchen because it was just too much for me to handle at that point. So what I am going to do now is work on the banana bread muffins. I could not find that many of my little mini muffin liners, and I've been having a lot of issues with things sticking in my mini muffin pans and then them getting ruined when I tried to pull them out. I'm gonna try to keep baking them with the liners, and then I'll pull the liners off tomorrow before lunch because I don't want to have to deal with like kids not being able to open them, and I don't know, I want to make it easier on the parents. So we got a lot of kids tomorrow. Okay, so let's make this banana bread. This banana bread recipe, I'll put it in the description box below, but it is just the Better Homes and Gardens banana bread recipe, and the only thing that I change is that I use gluten-free flour instead of regular flour. So that's it. All right, let's bake. Well, everything's going all fine and I'm getting everything done today, and I still have enough time to get everything done today. Then I go back because everything just starts to get like super crazy, right? There's all this noise and chaos, and that's beautiful because that is life in my house most of the time. And then baby Firefly needed to eat. So I took baby Firefly, laid down with him so we could eat and we could both kind of relax for a few minutes, and more chaos is ensuing, like too much chaos is ensuing, and then someone comes back and is yelling that there is broken glass. So I come out to the kitchen with baby Firefly, and this is what I find. So at least it's contained in the pantry. We're gonna try to look on the bright side here. But I do need to clean it up. But I also really wanted to start the banana bread. So I actually think I'm just gonna close the pantry door because then everything is safe and I can just get these banana bread muffins started and then go clean up the glass. Because at this moment I'm just feeling kind of slightly defeated because broken glass just always makes me feel a little defeated. I don't know why. Maybe it's a combination of the fact that now I have to stop and clean up a mess and then there's food waste and time lost, and why couldn't the kids just not play in the pantry where there's glass that can be broken? Like, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things. Okay. But yeah, just feeling defeated. I think I'll make a cup of coffee. And that'll help, right? I'll make a cup of coffee, I'll have that, and I'll make muffins, and then I'll clean up glass. But it's okay. I did also a few minutes ago, before all of this went down, I wrote down my to-do list for Sunday morning after Shabbat. So that's really helpful also, because I like to just have all those to-dos done and out of my brain before Shabbat, and the list is there and it's done. And gosh, the dishwasher is being really loud today. It's not usually this loud. Let's go do it. Okay, now I'm done. I'm just done. Okay, I put the muffins in the oven and they're cooking. I don't know for how long, but I just set a timer for 30 minutes and I'll check on them. Normally I bake banana bread in a loaf pan for an hour, but these are like mini muffins, so they shouldn't need that long, but anyways, I put it in for 30 minutes. Okay, the dishwasher is still being very loud, and that's all right too. But I went to start cleaning up and putting away whatever was left that I hadn't put away yet from making the muffins, and I found the oil that I had left out on the counter, meaning I did not put oil in the muffins, and the recipe calls for oil. So that happened. So the muffins may be a total flop or not, I don't know. We're going to cook them and then we're going to taste them and we're going to see if they're okay or not. I mean, it's not gonna left out sugar or something like that. Like, they should taste okay, I hope. But without oil, they might not be very moist. But then there probably are a lot of bananas in there. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Okay, that's what's happening here. And my husband's calling, so I'll check back with you in a second. Okay, the muffins have come out of the oven. They actually look pretty good, so we will see. But what we're gonna do now is just go for a quick little walk here in the neighborhood and then come back. That'll give the muffins time to cool off, and so then we'll come back and we can try them and see if I can serve them tomorrow, and if I need to think of a plan B, or if I just need to roll with what we have is what we have. Okay, that's what's happening here. Let's go for a walk. Fresh air makes everything better. Okay, so we are back from our walk. It was really nice. Yeah, we're back. And as we were coming back, I was realizing like how low the sun was. So yeah, I came back and checked the clock, and I need to get a move on, finishing getting things ready for Shabbat. Yeah. Basically, all that I have left to do though now is set the table and get myself ready. So it's not like it's so much, but I've only got about an hour, so I am going to go and do those things. We did come back, we tried the muffins. They taste just fine. They're a little drier, but you know, it is what it is. I'm going to keep them. We're going to serve them because we do need another side dish, really. It's not like I have like a bunch of extra stuff. Like I kind of need this on the table. So yeah. I have a very tired baby Firefly, so I'm going to probably try to put him down for a nap before I pop in the shower. But I think that's probably it for today, because this is just going to be the rushing part now. Running around. Oh, and I need to like run the vacuum around the house real quick. I mean, if I don't get to that, no big deal. I can just sweep later, but I would rather go into Shabbat with a clean floor. Same with the table. If I don't set the table before Shabbat, I can always do it after. It's not a big deal, but again, I would rather have it done so I can go into Shabbat with everything done. So yeah, those are the things. One of the things that we decided we wanted to start doing as a family is not having guests over on Friday night, which we really haven't been lately anyways, because it's a little hard with a baby to have guests over on Friday night. And what we decided to do is just keep that as family time for us and start trying to have a game night Friday night. So we're going to see how that works out tonight, because this little dude likes to go to sleep or stay up and be grumpy, and that'll kind of depend on game night. We did get a couple of fun new games, so I think tonight we'll try to play Sushi Go. I've never played this game before, but apparently it's supposed to be super fun and should fit in as like a great family game night game. So I don't know, we'll see. All right, so that is it for today. Thank you all so much for being here. As always, I super appreciate it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. It helps my channel out a lot and lets me know what kinds of videos you guys like to see. So for that, I thank you. And please hit that subscribe button and that bell so that you get all of your notifications. I would absolutely love to see you here again. And last but not least, don't forget to check out the information that I left for you in the description box and pinned comment below, all about Nom Nom dog food. All right, with that, we are done. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in my next upload. When I'm finished. And then when I'm finished with the frost, I can't speak today. So I'm gonna try it with these little mini muffin liners. Is everything okay?
Yeah, just my pen box stuff.
Okay.
Sizzle.
You'll clean it up?
Sizzle.
Okay.
Sizzle.
So anyways, with the mini muffins, I use gluten-free frog. We're just gonna dance. We're gonna dance instead of making a video.